on, folks, and welcome into the Monday Morning Wrap here on Sports Tree. As always, I'm your host, Connor Roundtree. We're going to jump right into this with our weekend wrap-up. I think the biggest story of the weekend from the boxing universe, at least, and the combat sports universe, is that Francis Ngannou almost beat Tyson Fury. A lot of people have him winning that fight. However, I do think Tyson Fury won it by judges' scoring decision. Yes, Francis Ngannou was able to sit Fury down, but Fury did not look ready. He looked like he very much so underestimated Francis Ngannou's boxing ability. Couldn't get anything going. Landed a couple of really stiff jabs and looked like Tyson Fury for moments, for 10-second spurts of rounds, not for entire rounds. And with Alexander Usyk there in the audience, that's who he has to fight next. So it'll be interesting moving forward what's going to happen with Francis Ngannou. But congratulations to Ngannou and the MMA community for representing yourself quite well and putting the boxing world on notice. On the F1 circuit, it was the Mexican Grand Prix that went down this weekend, and no surprise here, ladies and gentlemen, Max Verstappen won yet again. Lewis Hamilton came second, and it was Charles Leclerc that rounded out the podium. In the world of NFL, well, we did quite well indeed. A lot of our best bets crushed. We have some best bets lined up for Monday Night Football, and we're going to jump right into that with our sporting menu of the week, our appetizer of the week being served up to you. It is Monday Night Football, being served up to you by the NFL. And before we jump into this week's sporting events with picks and analysis and all that fun stuff, we just have to note that this is just the 29th day ever in the history of mankind that the NBA, the NHL, the MLB, and the NFL all play on the same evening. In the history of mankind, it's only happened 29 times. This is the holy grail of sporting days. The sporting holy grail is a Monday night to start your week off right. Let's get into our sporting events of the week. So we have the Detroit Lions, who are quite good, 5-2. They look quite good as well, versus the Las Vegas Raiders, who are 3-4. Now, both these teams are coming off pretty bad losses. The Lions were slapped around by Baltimore in Baltimore. That's going to happen. However, the Raiders were slapped around by the Bears 30-13. And if you're getting slapped around by the Bears, odds are you're going to get torched by the Lions. And that's what I like to happen tonight. I really like the Lions to go out and win this game. And they're our survivor pick of the week at 5-2. They should win this game. They're at home. They are our survivor pick of the week. I'll say it again. You guys thought I left you hanging there. Nope. Over on our website, sportstree.ca, you can check out our best bets for the game. But we'll give you one of our prop bets right now. It's Michael Mayer to go up over 22.5 receiving yards. He didn't get off to a good start this season. The Notre Dame product, the rookie Notre Dame product, had just 2 catches through the first 4 weeks. Over the last 3 weeks, he has 9 catches for 127 yards. Now he has Jimmy Garoppolo back, who loves to use his tight ends, and he's taking on a Lions defense that ranks bottom 5 in both receiving yards and receptions to the tight end position. I think this is a great spot for the Notre Dame product to take a step forward in his development, and for Jimmy Garoppolo to hit his tight end over the middle and on some quick throws to get himself back into the swing of things now that he is starting yet again this week. Make sure you lock in Michael Mayer as your best prop bet of the week, but if you want to get a same-game parlay going, just take the Lions to win this and Mayer to go over 22.5 receiving yards. That pays plus 150. You can make some pretty easy, even money tonight. Just one little risk with the Mayer. I think he crushes it. I have him going up over around 30 yards. Even the Win Daily model has him going up over 30 yards, and then just the Lions to get the job done at home against a Raiders team that doesn't look good. Josh Jacobs doesn't look good this season. He has yet to break out. The Lions are holding runners to 3.6 yards per carry, the 6th best mark in the NFL. Furthermore, when they try to pass the ball, Davante Adams has been invisible. He's gone under 60 receiving yards in 3 consecutive weeks. This Raiders team is in fits right now. I like the Lions to take advantage of that, win this game at home, and I like that same game parlay. Take the Lions to win this game. Take Michael Mayer to go up over his receiving yards line, and make sure you lock in the Lions as your survivor pick of the week if you have not already done so. All right, folks, your sporting entree of the week is being served up to you by the MLB and our friends over at Neal Brothers Foods. The chips and dip worthy of a championship, simple ingredients, incredible taste. Make sure you head over to shop.nealbrothersfoods right now to order all your goodies and snacks throughout the duration of the World Series. Whether it's nacho chips, whether it's potato chips, whether you need some salsa or some barbecue sauce to go on your burgers, my friends over at Neal Brothers, they have it all. So check out that website today. Now, Let's break into Game 3 because this World Series, folks, is tied at 1 apiece, and somebody is going to go home at the end of this series with $500 courtesy of our friends over at Neal Brothers for our MLB Bracket Challenge. And if you have the Texas Rangers or the Arizona Diamondbacks, you're feeling pretty good about yourself right now, and you're going to want to know, well, who's going to win Monday night? Well, let's break it all down for you. Getting the start for the Texas Rangers is Mad Max. It's Max Scherzer, and well, he didn't look great earlier this postseason. He was also coming off an injury. Had over a month of a layoff, and the last time we saw him pitch in the World Series was back in Game 7 of 2019 when he helped the Nationals win the title. Literally won the World Series a few years ago. I like Mad Max in this spot, and I think I like the Texas Rangers to go out and win Game 3. Furthermore, Game 3, when the series is tied 1-1 like this, is crucial. In the history of best-of-7 series in the MLB, when the series has been tied 1-1, the winner of Game 3 has won 69% of the time. I like the Rangers to go out and get the job done, and I like a big performance from Max Scherzer tonight. So take that one to the bank. All right, folks, your sporting dessert of the week is a little NBA and NHL action. As I said earlier, off the top of this show, all 4 major leagues in North America are playing on the same night for just the 29th time. So we're going to give you our best bet in each one of those sports. Obviously, we talked about Michael Meyer. We talked about Max Scherzer and how he's going to dominate tonight. I like him to go up over 14.5 outs. You can get that at -110. For the for the NBA, give me the Trailblazers, the Portland Trailblazers. They're in Toronto tonight, taking on the Raptors, and I don't think they hit their team total of 104.5 points. This Raptors team has been ferocious on defense. They're the 5th best ranked defense in the league. Furthermore, this Trailblazers team is averaging just 102 points per game this season. I like them to go under 104.5, especially on the second half of a back-to-back. As for the NHL, folks, give me the Boston Bruins to beat up on the Florida Panthers at -160. Give me that on the money line. Look, this Boston Bruins team is virtually unbeatable at TD Garden. This season, they're 3-0-1, and last season, they had 34 wins with just 4 losses and 3 overtime losses. They lost a total of 7 games at home last season. Give me the Bruins to lock it up yet again at home. All right, folks, as for your trivia question for this edition of the Monday Morning Wrap, we were talking about the World Series earlier in this show. When we were talking about that World Series, we flashed back to the 2019 World Series, the Washington Nationals. Who was their starting pitcher in Game 7 of the 2019 World Series when they went on to win the championship? We literally said that guy's name earlier in this show. He's one of our best bets of the day. He's one of our prop bets. And remember, all of our MLB content throughout the World Series, throughout the postseason, has been brought to you by our friends over at Neal Brothers. Simple ingredients, incredible tastes. The chips and dip worthy of a championship. Make sure you head over to shop.nealbrothersfoods.com to order all your goodies for the World Series. I'm Connor Roundtree, folks, and that's a wrap. Order up.